Alrighty. Oh, that's loud enough. There, I guess. Yep. Yeah, nice. Good. Into the yellow or the orange. So let's just get the mouse up and there, full screen. Yep, full screen. That's good. That's nice. That's how we like it. Or something like that. Career mode. It's been a month since I played this last time, or at least almost a month. And I of course, I do remember that I'm leading the championship because I'm the best. But I don't actually remember where in the championship I am. So, round 10 out of 20. I was aiming to do 3 races per stream. And that would get me to either skip 2 races or do a last stream with just two races. Yep, it's Southern Park first. It's a very small track, and it's a track with a bit too much undulation, to be fair. I would probably jump with the car, and it would be interesting to see how the fully tuned GT1 cars would handle that track. So I think I should do the opposite of what I'm usually doing. I will go up 4 clicks on the wings, 5 clicks on the front. Yep, and hopefully that will help. It's a short track, so I will do qualifying as well, like always. And of course with Mr. Eric Barnard, good old Formula 1 driver. Starting in second if I don't do qualifying. It will be hard for my championship if I'm not doing qualifying as well. So let's do it then. Southern Park, and it's raining. Oh, that's going to be interesting. It's probably, along with Sebring, the longest pit lane in the game, with a slightly dangerous exit, That's fine. Let's try to get in a banker lap on the first timed one. Yeah, it's gonna be a big jump there. Oh, and sliding. This is going to be quite interesting. I'm not entirely convinced that this track is made for cars, GT1 cars in general, but especially not top tuned, fully tuned. And with rain as well, a wet track at least. It's going to be a challenge. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be a tricky place in the race. I thought I slowed down enough to not jump, but the car jumped a lot. Ooh, also I went higher on the front than the rear with wings. I'm not sure that's a good idea in the rain either. I might want to change that for a race. Even though I'm not having any problems at the moment, I do think that making the car a bit more understeered would be an advantage in the race. Maybe be able to keep it pointing in the right direction. Oh, and maybe not end up jumping like that as well. Even though it does understeer in quite a few of the corners, I'm not convinced this is the right way to do it. More wing on the rear than the front, but even more, yeah, it's probably just wise. Well, it's a pole position at least. Maybe not the smartest thing to change the setup when I got the pole, but yeah, and Brabham and Bernard and Klaus Ludwig and Xavier that. That's how it should be, I guess. I was quite a bit ahead though. Let's go 2 up in the rear and 1 down on the front. So that means I've gone 6 up in the rear and 4 up in the front. Yep. Yes, I remember it for later. So, a little bit of drink, and then it's race time. Whoop whoop. Let's go. 50 minutes, so it's going to be a one-stop race. Yeah, so much for getting pole position. Oh man. Yeah, Robin is racing. Yeah, it does brake quite a bit earlier than I thought into that corner, or that I would expect. Someone's in the pit. That's probably going to be a 2-stopper and for that AI. Suits me. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, at least I was able to see that none of the cars that the car that pitted, none of the panels pitted. It looks like it's quite difficult for AIs to pass on this track, seeing how the panels is still behind most of the AIs. Again, Robin is racing. Yeah, amazing. Well, I guess that one is just as much my fault. But no. I was about to say I can't pit now, but I can't drive if I'm losing a lot of time either. Yep, this is part 13. This is lucky number 13. Ah, the panels has damage as well. A lot of damage. So the number 5 panels is pitting. I need to try to make this a one-stop for myself if I'm going to have any chance of getting points. The problem is that the AIs are better at saving fuel than I am. So I would expect them to be able to do a one-stop even if... Oh, it's going to be hard in the right-hand corners. No. But yeah, I would expect the panels that pitted now to be able to not stop again. This is going to be awful. I'm losing half a minute of pitting. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose half a minute driving like this as well, though. I'm 9 seconds behind my qualifying time. thing is, there's still areas on the track that I'm actually quite fast, even with the damage. I should just try to keep doing this. Try to not spin in the right hand corners. I am a bit unsure when the car is spinning and not, so this is trial and error, I guess. I was about to say so far so good, but it looks like I'm good. I was about to say it looks like I'm slower than I was on the last lap when I spun, but I'm not. I've done 6 minutes though, and not a half tank of fuel. So in a way, I probably should be able to pit in this lap. But it's also stupid to gamble with the fuel now. I'm driving with a wounded car, as long as I have to then risk it. I'll stop and maybe have to stop again. I don't dare to turn. It should be possible. I should have pitted now. I should have. One more lap. Comments here on. Yep. No. Yes. Maybe. Yeah, it's time to pit now. I'm actually catching cars and trying to pass with such a damaged car. That's going to be tricky. Oh. Okay then. Let's fill it up. Full tank of fuel, just to be properly safe. I'm probably going to do a 20-second pit stop or even more with fixing the damage. Yeah, 21. Amazing. So I'm P lost then. And like I said, there is a fairly big chance that the Panos that hit me at P2 will be able to do the rest of the race without stopping again. So that's the car in 15th that I'm fighting for position. Oh. Not a good start. Or a restart, if you want. So maybe I should just think like in qualifying. Just put in banker laps. I think that's the best idea. For some reason it feels like the car is looser now in the race than in qualifying, even though I went up on the rear wing and down on the front wings. Front wing, not front wings. Which doesn't make sense at all. New course record. That's good. It does look like this is one of the tracks where the AIs are quite slow compared to so many other places, or compared to Donington. The AIs are slow everywhere compared to Donington. That means that, well, it's just 4.5 minutes left, so maybe it's not possible anyway, but it means that it should be possible to win this race. And I'm that much quicker than the AIs. And yes, because the AI still haven't pitted, the opponents won't pit for a second time. So this is actually a fight for position. Possibly, hopefully even a fight for some points. Maybe. Because I bloody well hope that the AIs are not able to do the whole race without stopping. I have a feeling I've spoken about the same thing earlier in the season. Fear of the AIs being able to do a no-stop race. Well, I have to stop. Fifth position is 1 point, and I need to pass quite a few cars, but speed-wise I should get into fifth anyway. I mean, should have and could have and everything like that. Yeah, that's a cut. Oh, go past me. Thank you. So, yeah, this is one of the races where it looks like I'm playing on easy difficulty, when in fact this is the fastest and the best AIs you can get in the game. The difficulty level is called Max Verstappen or something. So I mean, it's, yeah. Well, I've said it in almost every stream I've done with the game. Bored a bit due to the physics things in some tracks. Due to the AIs are actually non-stopping this race. Damn. Non-stop, which is a candy as well. To get some, no, but yeah. But yeah, the AIs are a bit. The fastest AIs may not be that fast on some tracks like this. That's just how the game is. And on other tracks, like against Road Atlanta, the AIs might actually be very quick, except the physics glitch is helping the human driver. Yeah, white flag and the AIs are not pitting. Holy moly. Send it, book it, Robin is racing. Well, if I'm able to keep the second place, it's not as good as I hoped, especially not considering the speed that I have. But it will be ahead of both Pano's cars, and that's the main thing for the championship. As every racing driver knows, the championship is quite important. If I'd had one more lap, I would have taken the win. So if I'd pitted earlier, I would have won the race. Oh well. If you ain't first, you're last, someone said. I'm happy with my driving, even though I had some incidents at the start. I'm not happy with the result. I feel like I should have won. I feel like I deserved the win, actually. Yeah, I deserved it. I deserved this win. But Klaus Ludwig got it. So congrats to him. Brabham third, Hart and Mark Murphy. So with the AIs not pitting, it also made it impossible for Eric Bernard in the Panos to score points, which is even better for me considering he's the closest competitor at the moment. Yes sir, yes sir. 30-minute race at Sebring. It's a boring track to do qualifying on, especially when it's a 30-minute race, but it's also a track where I admittedly do struggle a bit with speed. So I should do the qualifying. Yep. Qualifying. Sebring. Let's jump straight into it. Oh, night and rain. No, just night. Okay. That's the second night race on this stream, and this game is so dark in the night. So it is not the best conditions for a stream, is it? Amazing. Okay, so that's to repeat myself again on another stream. Sometimes there is a tiny lag where you turn the car, and when it stops lagging, it registered the input you had when it had the small lag, so it thinks that you had maximum turn to the corner, or maybe maximum brake or throttle. But also, if you just keep the throttle pinned down during the pit lane, because it is auto pit, you don't pit the car manually, it happens automatically. If you then just keep the throttle down, when you gain control of the car might just turn to a corner or turn to the side, and it did. And that's what happens. So that's body damage, which will impact the top speed of the car on a track that's extremely quick or fast. That's not ideal at all. Hoppa! A little bit of understeer. Of course, I could glitch it out like this. Oh, there's so many glitches in the game. I would have quite a good speed. That's kind of ruining everything, which is why I did it on the warm-up lap, not lap that counts. It's not going to be good at all. I probably could just press escape and don't bother with qualifying. But also, giving up is for pussies. Or wusses? Something? Something like that. Yeah. I'm still just thinking bank a lap, bank a lap, bank a lap. Try to not make many mistakes and just put in a lap time. Maybe that's good enough for 12th or something. I can't just throw the car to the left like they do in real life because of the smart undercut thingy that slows down the car when you go off the tarmac or off the asphalt. So even on a track like this at Sebring, you need to be, I was about to say very precise, but it's not easy to be very precise in this game, but you need to be, try to be a bit precise at least. 1:51.8. That's not a great lap time. I'm able to do it under 150 with. I don't think so. Not with the damage. Oh, that was a good split there, though. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I didn't have a perfect middle part of the track last time. I'm not having it now either, though. Ah, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Might be possible. No, it's not possible. I went in slower into the corner and then went wider. That was not great. Not at all. Well, I didn't have a great last corner on the first lap either. Maybe I'm actually able to get under 150. Oh. Might be possible, might be possible. It's important about, oh yeah, under 150, easy. And 13th on the grid. Like I said, I could have just skipped the whole qualifying. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I saw something though. Oh, I'm gonna go a bit lower again. There. Yep. I saw something. Eric Bernard on pole position, which, yes, obviously. But Ben Schneider, Brabham and Klaus Ludwig made some mistakes. Good for me. Though both their Mercs will just fire off the line amazingly. And I'm not that good at the start either, so I'll probably be 16th at the start. But, yeah, no, it's good. Let's go. I said, let's go. Yeah, like I said, the Mercs are extremely quick at the start. Oh, it's risky on the outside. Oh, but it worked. It worked until the next corner, at least. Okay, just body damage, no wheel damage. Even though it does look like the right part of my car is not in great shape. This body damage is much worse than the qualifying one. But this is the pit lane. I can't see a thing. This is the pit lane where I'm losing the most time on pitting. So I can't get another pit stop compared to the AIs. I'm just, oh no, I'm so slow. No, yeah, I can't get another stop, so I just need to drive. and stay on, and then pitch when the AI spits. So much for having a good start. I was considering it going into turn 1, just not risking anything. Just stay behind and watch what happens. I should have done it. Yeah, I'm going down on the wings to get more top speed, and the car is slower than ever due to damage. Another challenging race, especially considering that Mr. Bernard is the leader. I wonder if this Bernard has 3 girlfriends working for different airliners. So the car in last position is pitting. I must admit, I'm not quite sure what car that is. But okay, so there's someone that's going to have another pit stop then. Or a pit stop extra. That was a long stop as well. So far so good, I think. I mean, it's not going great, but considering the damage I have, and the car is quite a bit slower on the straight line. I'm still keeping up with some cars at least. I'm probably losing like 5 seconds a lap to the leader. But it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Oh, that's quite a few cars in the pits. Not expected at all. And 25. It's also almost impossible to know if that means they will have another pit stop or extra pit stop, or if they just managed to do it off sequence but still with the same amount. That's going to be interesting. That's actually going to be quite interesting. I think I need to do a 3-stop. So that, who knows? Things like that almost makes the races like the Joshi Island circuit, Joshi something in Mario Kart 64 on the Nintendo 64, where it is the only circuit in that game, or track in that game, where you don't see where the AI are, or you see the dots on the map, like you see the numbers on the line at the bottom here. But in Mario Kart 64 you do have the avatars of the top 4 on the screen, or you can choose or UI if you like, that shows everyone. I guess I guess I should have pitted. Okay, now I'm glitching it. people who end up watching this stream can say whatever they want. This is not being realistic and not being true to myself. I know. I know. But even I have my limits. And I reached my limit at 144. When the car is stuck at 144 miles per hour at Sebring, I'll happily do the speed glitch. I probably ruined every chance of getting points by crashing into that McLaren anyway. Also, to be quite honest, I don't know if I have enough fuel, because using the shift up glitch will make the car use more fuel. Yeah, warning, low fuel, so that's going to be enough anyway then. Nice. But yeah, Mario Kart thingy, you can choose an UI on Mario Kart 64 that shows every avatar of every kart racer, but that's also just showing question marks, so you're not supposed to know who's where. That's almost how it feels like when the AI are pitting due to crashes and stuff. Oh, that's lots of damage. Oh no. Oh no. And voila! That's last position. It's extremely unlikely that I will score points now. Feels like I'm a year behind or something. Stay on the track as well now, you bloody pink blob. You bloody now, you bloody, bloody. Those who knows, they know. I actually forgotten that I don't have damage for the first time on this track. Yeah, so the car is quite a bit faster in the straight line now. Finally. Finally an undamaged car. Hopefully I'm able to do next lap without going off the track and without damaging my car. So maybe it's possible to see what kind of lap time I can do, and the leader is already past the start finish line. That is, I am quite sure that's Eric Bernard in the panels. In a way, I probably could have or should have bought a panels for this GT1 stuff, so I'm kind of eliminating one of the best AIs. At the same time, if I'm doing that, then the other panels would just dominate all the other AIs and not be able to fight the other panels. Okay, so they're pitching again now, so they will be able to just skip out. Yep, they won't do any more pit stop than the rest, I guess. So I'm not actually 14th, and I'm still 16th, considering people stopping and stuff. But the AI is still not people, they're robots. So I went off, so it's not going to be a perfect lap. I still hope there's going to be an okay lap. The leaders are so quick. Top 5 as well. It's going to be... Yeah, oh, it is likely to be impossible to score points. But even though I did one lap with the shift up glitch, I'm not gonna press escape and restart the race. I'm just crossing whatever I can cross, that I'm actually winning the championship in the first attempt. I'm not that motivated to do another 20 races. Again, I have my limits, even though I really enjoy the game. So 1 second quicker than my previous best lap time, and let's see how much time I'm actually gaining due to having a properly working car. Yeah, so another second already. That is actually quite amazing. So not QI, it's QA. Not Q and A either. So 149. It's a good lap. Round the outside he goes. The Norwegian driver in the Porsche. Yeah, I'm not in that 10th position either, so... I've only passed one car, so when every pit stop is done towards the end of the race, I would be 15th. It's far from très fantastique, but, well, it's better than being lost, I guess. It doesn't count for anything, but it's still better than being lost. At least I can tell myself I'm not the slowest person in the world. And Sebring. I did think it was last time I raced in this track that I was actually fuel saving. I wasn't able to do a pit stop less, but I was able to do a 2 second shorter last stop or something. It didn't help at all. But at least it was interesting to see that it was possible to do. Almost hit that Callaway. It's a strange lap to pit on. Oh no, it's not. It's the McLaren that I hit. Of course, that McLaren pitted on that lap while I kept going. So 148 with a undamaged car. That's not that much quicker than the qualifying lap with the damaged car. But I guess it wasn't exactly an error-free lap either. But yep. Race midpoint. So if someone just joins now and sees that I'm 8 and quicker than 2 guys ahead, it looks fine in relation to points. But there's so many cars off sequence when it comes to pit stop that it's not nice at all. Far away from the top 5 in points. Like, actually far away. To the land of the hurricane or something. That's a Norwegian Eurovision song from 2008. King of Trolls with Far Away. If anyone wants to check it out on YouTube or Spotify. I don't really recommend it. But it is possible. Alright then. Time to do pit stop. I haven't gotten a low fuel warning, but I'm still pitting. I was actually considering doing 1 gallon less fuel. No, let's keep it like that. Let's keep it like that, indeed. Yeah, I wouldn't save any time in the stop from doing it, so yes, I'm at least not last. I might actually be in the top 10, the actual top 10 as well, or 11th. Okay, 11th, not top 10. That's the McLaren that I crashed into before the first pit stop. I also see that if I was able to, if I would have gone 1 lap longer on both stops, so if I fuel saved the first stint and the second stint, I would have actually saved the pit stop. That's too late now. I don't think I'll visit Sebring again, or maybe it's Sebring Oktoberfest. If so, I hope I'll remember that. Oh, it depends on the race length as well. Anyone ahead of me that's pitting? Yeah, possibly one. That's good, because if they pit on this lap, they will need to pit once more. Which means the ones that pass in pit now, that's for actual position. Yeah, the one that I pass in pit now were for position, but that's fine. It's still going to be, I'm guessing, impossible to score points, but I'm not giving up. Can't give up. But I should break a bit earlier. Yeah. So 9. Oh, there's going to be a couple of cars pit. You know what? A couple of cars that has to pit on this lap. They should be able to do the rest of the race without pitting, but it all depends on when the leader is hitting the start-finish line. How many laps there's going to be left and stuff. So, well, might be quite good. I'm also seeing that the car in 7th is driving really fast. And that's probably one of the opponents, which is going to be hard or impossible to pass. Or maybe not. Okay. So now I'm actually in the points paying position. But I don't think that the cars that pitted on this lap have to pit again. Which means that I'm still 8th, I think. So let's hope for someone ahead to crash. A massive crash, so they have to pit and repair the car for a long time. It is not a good sign when all I have to hope for is for someone else to crash. This also means that I could have pitted on the lap when I came across the McLaren in the middle of the road. If I just had, if I saved fuel enough for one extra lap during either of the two stints that followed, it would have been fine. Oh well, things you learn during the race that you can't use in the race. Talk about tire wear. 147. That was a good lap. It was a very good lap, actually. Again, not good enough to get into the points. But I'm happy. It's a good fight between second, third and fourth now. Things can happen. Then again, I'm really not sure if that is the actual second, third and fourth either. So 6:12, 18:24, 7. That's going to be 28. Ooh. So 7:26, 12, 18, 19 or 20 gallons of fuel. Then the pit stop should be enough to bring me across the line with 3 more laps to race. It should be that. The leader is pitting now. It's going to be less than 6 minutes, and then we'll use 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so 350, 150, and 10. Yeah, this is going to be a gamble. But I need to gamble. Actually really need to gamble. So let's not change tires and fill it to 20. That should be 3 laps. So it should be a faster stop. And yeah. Oh, that should be good. Eight seconds. I'm only saving 4 seconds though. But I mean, those 4 seconds can be enough to get me 1 position higher up. When I exited the pits after my last stop, I was 11th. Now I'm 8th. So there's some progress. Oh, blah, blah. Don't make a mistake though. Also with the amount of fuel I have left and the time left, it should be fine. It's almost... I'm wondering if I shouldn't push at all, just wait for others to stop. Everyone else must have to stop. Well, cars that stop off sequence must stop once more. They can't just... No, they can't. Yes, I should be in 5th position now. Like the actual 5th position. When all the pit stops are done. With some luck I might get 4th. Still gonna lose a bit of the lead. So I'm 99.99% sure that the leader is the Paunos that's second in the championship. Now I'm actually a bit nervous if it's gonna be the amount of laps that I thought or not. Let's see if I've gambled away a point. that car is not pitting? No, I thought it was. That one's pitting, so I'm 6 now, and yeah, that's good. Yep, that is good. And the Lister up ahead, the black car, is also going to stop once more, so that one is not actually in the points. The Porsche that I'm fighting with, that car is in the points. Or in the points, if you want. It looks like Rubbin's racing is something the AIs are doing as well. Oh, look at the leader. 212. Oh, no. I've made a big poo-poo, I think, with the strategy. Should have just filled it up. Yep, this is not going to be the last lap for the leader anyway. Oh, the leader is pitting. But why? But that means it has to be the last lap. What's going on? It is the last lap, but it's pitting. What? I don't understand anything. Not for the first time, but what is going on? Like, I mean, seriously, what's going on? Why did the pit? Why is what's? I'm third. Hello everyone, I'm third. Tires are worn. Yeah, fine, but what's? I don't understand. This is weird. I mean, I filled the car up for 3 laps, so the AIs fill it up for 4 laps because they just have one strategy. That's fill it full of fuel and then change tires. That's what they do on every stop. So they would have been fine doing another lap. So why did they pit? Why did 2 of them pit? Because the Lister had to pit due to being off sequence. But the Porsche that I was fighting with, and I think it is Panos that was leading, why did they pit? There is no reason for it to happen. I'm happy because if the leading Panos hadn't pitted, I would have to pit because it would have been another lap. But then the AIs wouldn't have enough fuel for that extra lap as well. Yeah, low fuel, I don't care. It's the last lap. Time's run out, and yeah. I noticed that I'm getting real Norwegian in my English at times then. Okay, so they're not in the pits now. No, they're not. They're passing. Okay, so good. 3rd position. I'm happy. This is amazing. I don't understand anything, but I'm happy. So GMotor won in the McLaren, a 10th ahead of Mark Murphy and Muscle. Then me, and then Eric Bernard and Jamie Reynolds. But then David Brabham. Jack Harker scored points as well in the Porsche. I mean, so I'm pulling away in the lead. Oh, Donington. Well, it's just a 15-minute race. So that's going to be fine for me. I'm pulling away from Eric Bernard, so I'm happy with that. But I don't understand. I really do not understand this. One click up again because it's Donington. Yep, career mode, schedule Donington. That's race 3 for tonight, and that's going to be the last race for tonight. 15 minutes I also noticed that my right hand isn't used to the keyboard driving now. It's been a month. Okay. Qualifying. Let's go. It's dry. It's wet. It's dry and it's daytime. Ah, that's much better for stream. Yeah, I'll probably try to do a bank lap here as well, but it's probably no point doing a bank lap. Because I'll be quite far. Donington, short and long, is the tracks, depending if you call it one track or two tracks due to the layout, that I'm the slowest in this game compared to the AI. If that's me being slow or the AI is being extremely quick, I mean, I'm saying that the AIs are really quick. It might just be me not being good enough on the track as well. That is, yeah. I mean, can't pretend that I'm the best at everything. Rigged yesterday, it genuinely felt like it was almost rigged in my favor at Sebring. So much for bank lap. Yeah, I'm not gonna put that lap in. Oh, I'm not gonna trust that bank. But yeah, it did feel like the Sebring race was sort of rigged in my favor. But as we've seen through the other championships here, that's quite unlikely. That is rigged in the player's favor. Oh, I almost forgot. It's a short track, not the long layout. Okay, so the bank lap failed. Let's try to do a lap without a mistake then. Or because I watch a bit of WRC without a mistake, as Mr. Oliver Solberg usually say. It's 5.75 seconds ahead. It's not a sub 50 though. Oh, this is not going to be a sub 50 either. Not at all. Not at all. Oh. It wasn't even a sub 51. Oh, sixth! Huh. That is surprisingly good. And what a grid. What a grid. Richard Valentier in the Porsche in pole position ahead of David Kopf, Greg Lobel, Ed David and Roger Vanderwill in a bunch of Callaways. And then me and Eric Bernard in the partners, Jeff England, Jamie Reynolds, Gene Butcher, Mark Murphy, Jack Hart, Xavier Lett, Ben Schneider, Klaus Ludwig and Dave Brabham. I wonder what Brabham and the two Mercs are doing. This is the second race in a row they've qualified at the back. Quite interesting. It is nice to see though that the AIs are doing some mistakes, and that is a bit at least halfway fluid. And talking about fluids, just gotta get some water before the last race so I'm able to speak for the last race as well. So I'll be back in a minute. I said I'll be back in a minute. There. Moo moo. There we are, ready for the last race of tonight at Donington. It will be interesting to see if I'm able to score points here. 6 in qualifying is good, but it also means that I'm going to be in the middle of every bit of chaos. And this is a small track, narrow track. Oh, let's go. Yep. I got a little nudge of the pounders first, and then I turned a bit left and had hit the brakes, and everything went haywire. But looking at the line at the bottom, it looks like it's just 6 cars that didn't end up spinning or go off the track in the first corner. I know that start incidents in racing was a lot. It happened a lot more often, and was a more regular occurrence in the 90s than today. But this felt a bit too much. Well, I wasn't gonna say that I'm not trying my best, trying my hardest. There's actually some cars with damage as well that's pitting. Okay, so the last 50-minute race we did, which was the first race tonight, the AIs were able to no stop. I'm really hoping that's not the case on Dry Donington, because I'm sure as hell not going to be able to no stop this race. I don't think I would have been able to do it as hard either, but at least in that track I was a lot quicker, so I could have won the race without, if it didn't damage the car. Just whoa. Alrighty then. I guess I'm gonna muster up the ass into the chicane. Oh, I'm surprised. That's McLaren. I guess there's a Pondus up ahead. It looks like a Pondus from afar. It looks far from a Pondus. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, it is a Pondus. So not only does it look like a Pondus, but you can see that it's so much quicker. The AI up ahead as well. A bit too quick, I guess. Found tire barriers. Oh, and it's probably backing up into the track as well. Interesting. It was the number 4 though, so it is the Brabham, not Bernard. I must admit that if there's an AI bonus that's gonna hit issues, I do hope it's gonna be Eric Bernard. That would at least help me a bit. Now I'm in the middle of the Callaway bunch, not the Brady bunch, but the Callaway bunch. Not anymore. And that small mistake was all that was needed to get the McLaren up where it was last lap. Poop. And not where McLaren was last lap, because that passes here. So yep, where it was last lap. There's some nice gaps between the cars up ahead, I see. Also water between the boats, as we say in Norway, even though it's cars and no water. Oh, someone spun up ahead. It's of course a Porsche. My teammates. So when I think about it now, there's one thing that's actually missing from this game that would have been a nice little help. Oh, the Porsche has damage. And that is yellow flags. That would have been a nice help. Also have some of the back, not back markers, but cars that had issues early on had issues again. 15 and 16 cars have been in the pits and are now a lap behind. Look at the leader that's so far up ahead. That must be Eric Bernard in the panos. It just has to be. Considering the Porsche that spun is probably the Porsche on pole position. Then there's a bunch of Callaways that have passed, most of them. So yeah. Then again, this is now the third race that I'm expecting to, well, lose some of the distance I have. And Bernard is gaining on me in the championship. But race 1 and 2, it's turned out that I've actually gained instead and made the lead bigger. So maybe it's just fitting that I'm actually going to lose a bit of the lead now. It's also going to be interesting because Callaway seems to be as slow as they are in the races, like they usually are. So it's going to be interesting to see if they're able to be enough of a roadblock for the faster cars behind that I'm actually might be able to get to second place. I think that would be the best result at Donington in any GT1 race for me, regardless if it is GT World or GT1. Yeah, because there's no chance in hell I'll be able to no-stop this race. I haven't done half the race yet, but I almost used up all my fuel. Le pétrole. I also wonder if it would have been smarter if I had gone up a click or two on the wings for this track. It is not a track that it's not Sebring, so I mean there's no point in going down on the wings, but I probably just should have gone a lot higher as well. So race midpoint, halfway through the race, that's almost full tank of fuel. That's not ideal, is it? Tires worn. Yeah, I'll get a hint. Yeah. let's fill it up. Full tank of fuel. Full tank of fuel and a new set of tires. And let's start again. Let's go. Oh, I'm going to get in traffic. No. Okay, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been better as well, though. But the Lister is quite quick, so that's going to be one of the cars that pitted earlier than I guess. Look at the leader. It feels like I'm close to being lapped. So that has to be the Depanos. There is no other explanation. And truth being told, I do expect the AIs to have to pit, so they don't do another 50-minute race without pitting. But the ones that actually pitted on lap 1 or 2 or something, I don't know if they have to pit again, so I might not be second after all. Even though I was second when I went to the pits. Bit of open road now. Gotta use it to my advantage. Well, yeah, I gotta use it to my advantage. But if everyone has to pit once more, a second place where, even though I spun on the lap I pitted, it was clear second place, and the leader was so far ahead, and I see that the leader is pitting now. So then I guess that the remaining of the top cars are pitting as well, and there's a car spinning. I'm so scared heading into the smoke. There's a random car standing there. Yeah, it's just going to be a clear second place at the moment. Unless the leading car is doing a Sebring with a strained pit stop or crashes, and I don't do any mistakes, this is a pretty boring end. There is no fight for any positions for me. There is no, well, unless I do mistakes then, of course, but yeah, there's nothing. It's very Formula 1-esque at the moment. The leader is dominating, and the second place guy is pretty damn secure, unless he makes mistakes. The leader is not going to make a mistake because he's the best there is, and so on. Sports car F1. Oh no. Talking about making mistakes. Don't hit me. I did pull away from the lister quite a lot as well, and obviously this wasn't on purpose to make the stream more interesting. Obviously. I must admit, I am a bit scared about the lister and the amount of pit stops. So I should try to pass it again. Yeah, nice one. Use the power to the people, and so on. I have no idea where the leader is, but I guess the leader is in bunch 11th to 15th. That means it's going to be 2 more laps. I have enough fuel. I have enough fuel, and my black round Pirelli is working quite well at the moment. Can't complain, I don't get a random puncture here. Then again, I guess there's no stones in the road either. Yep, the leader's on the last lap. Mace balls. I guess that in theory, maybe possibly, if I didn't get knocked out in the first corner, there is a slight possibility that I could have fought for the win. But I mean, like Gino said on the British morning show, if my grandma had wheels, she would have been a bike. And yeah, should have and could have and all that stuff. If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. Oh, and the 14th place car is crashing as well. It's all going on the last lap. Whoop whoop! Well, I'm actually quite happy with second place at Donington. I didn't really expect points there. Whoop whoop! And Bernard won, yeah, 10 seconds ahead of me, so I lost more than 10 seconds in the first corner. So we let Richard Valentin and David Kopf. So at least another Porsche and one Callaway scoring points then. Valentin and Kopf. I wonder if that means, if that's the first points they scored. Valentin, yep. So 13 out of 16 cars have scored points. That is good. So I'm now leading with 28 points. I have 90 and Eric Bernard has 69. I'm not part of that one, at least. I don't know what the Panos guys does, but I'm in a team by myself. So yeah, that's it for tonight's stream. I didn't win a single race. Second, third, and second. Yeah, Donington Long 12th. Donington Long 8th. So it's the first time I scored points in this season at Donington, and it was the last time we visited Donington as well. Thank for that. It is the first stream that I didn't win a race, but second, third, and second. I gained a bit on Bernard in total, I think. So, or at least I didn't lose much. So that's good. That's really good. So I don't have 2 races in spare, but I do have at least 1 race, so I can get a non-scorer at Hockenheim and still lead. But yeah, that's it for tonight. I have no idea when the next Sports Car GT or VRL3 stream or stream at all is going to be. There is a EA Sport WRC event at Race Department Overtake Race Department. But yeah, I have to work at an international Euroqual fixture tomorrow, and there is a top flight football fixture on Sunday. So there's a lot of work the next few days. Anyway, like I said, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone who stopped by, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.